Shalom, good evening. So, with God's help, we will continue with our project of this year. The last time we talked about, we end the session with the number 504. What is 4 times horse, 4 times sus. We say that Se Elokim, Se Elokim, I don't write the name, in all the level, in all the degree of Gematria, this is 396. In order number is 72, in small number it's 27, and the final small, well, we can just take this number and make from this 9. If I will do each word separately, I will receive 2 numbers that equal together 27, but then the next number will be not the same. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It means it's here we continue like it is one word. Yeah, I just do 2 plus 9, 2 plus 7, that is 9, so together equal 504. That is 4 times sus. The 4 riders of the Apocalypse. Okay? It's like they are all included in the concept, in the full concept of the lamp of God. Se Elokim, what we refer to Jesus. Now, because it's a very important number, so we'll talk more about this number today, okay?
Elaborate.
Okay, so if you remember, in the past we talked about the concept of the 153 big fishes. We give few video about to explain all the things that have to do with the number 153. One of the things was that if I write the number, I write the number as letter. 153, 153. In the regular way to talk, right? Not in a biblical way. In the Bible they will write 153, right? Because a fish is a masculine. But when I just write the number 153, the way we talk, 153. Right. If I check the Gematria of this letter in the first appearance in the Torah, the first appearance of the letter in the Torah, it's a kind of Gematria we do sometimes. Right? The first appearance of the mem, it will be the mem of the word Elohim. Bereshit bara Elohim, it will be the 14th letter, the first appearance of the letter mem. So the mem equal 14. The aleph in the first word Bereshit is the 3rd letter. So aleph equal 3, etc. Right? So this, when I do this kind of Gematria, I will receive 153. Okay? Now, happen to be that 153 in regular gematria equal 1080. What is my original name of my book? ציפור מדברת חן. The birds that speak חן. And that's the name of plant. Right? So there are many things with this number. It's a number we can give a few lessons just about this number. But it's interesting that 153 equal ציפור מדברת חן. Now, if I do the gematria of ציפור מדברת חן like I did with 153, the first appearance in the Torah, I will receive 351. What is the reverse?
Wow.
And together equals 504. What is 4 times Earth? Okay?
Wow.
By the way, it is another kind of gematria. If I do 153 in what you call the drawing of the letter, the way you draw the letter. In the book of Torah, for example, the letter Het, it's made from Vav and Zayin. And the letter Aleph is made from Vav and 2 Yud. And the letter Shin is made from 3 Vav and 4 Yud. What is Chen, etc. Okay? So if I do this kind of gematria for 153, what I receive? This number, 351.
Wow.
153 in the according to the what you call the drawing of the letter.
Wow.
So we see many connection between these two concepts, the 153 and the Bergut Chen, and it's two opposite numbers that complete one the other.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like two opposite things. It means the bird that talk hen need the 153 big fishes.
Fish.
Right? Big fish. Now if I do, this is 4 times horse, if I do what it means that we have 4 times horse, it means we have panim v'achor, the back and the forward of sus. You know, because sus have 3 letters. And the panim v'achor will be the number of the letter plus 1 time the gematria of the word. It means it will be 4 times horse, it will be the back will be like this.
Right.
That equal 2 times horse. And the face will be like this. That equal 2 times horse 2, 252.
Right.
Right? So together we receive 504. Now if I do the 4 horse with the filling letter, or 2 horse with the filling letter, I will receive 524. What is chen with the filling letter? Het, nun. So all the 4 horse it will be in filling letter will be 2 times chen with the filling letter. Chen, what is 1048. Chen 524. It's a number that contains 100 prime number, and Mashiach ben David 424, no prime number. Together, Mashiach ben David is 424, so together is 524. So 100 is Yofi, what is like the opposite of Chen. It's when you the full of being Chen, the maximum potential of Chen, of the concept of Chen, is his opposite, is Yofi. Yofi prime number. It's interesting because Chen and Yofi, it's like the lie and the truth. It's like two opposite things.
Yeah.
And the 424, not prime number, is Mashiach ben David. Okay. You know that when we talk about, let's say a little bit thing about this number, ציפור מדברת חן. ציפור מדברת חן. The bird who talk חן. Let's check if it is my signature here. Which means my name, in the name of that I gave to my book. Tzipor in order number equal 61. What is Ani? Me. מדברת talk in order number equal 61 too. What is Ani? אני, me. It is written, it is a verse, אני דיברתי. I spoke. דיברתי in order number equal חן. Okay, so אני דיברתי, it's like ציפור מדברת חן. אני equal cross. Because the cross is the secret of realization with the revelation of the two spirit. Ariel, Yitzhak, Avram, etc. Right? Now, what is this number have to do with my name? 242. What is the middle point of this number? You have a middle point? No. So when we don't have a middle point, we split it to 2. It will be 2 times 121, what is 11 square. What will be the middle point of 121? 121 plus 1 split to 2. 61. And the other one, the same. So who is a bird? And who is the one who talk? Let's say that I am Yaakov and I am Esav and both together. Who is a bird? Who is this ego? Tzipor equal Esav. 376 equal bird. He sing, he's a musician. But now opposite of his habit of singing, of playing, with the end of Esav, he talk. Who talk? Yaakov. Talk, it means it's a Torah. It's a concept of Yaakov. It's not a concept of a bird. Right? So this refers to Yaakov. how I know that this refers to Yaakov? If the first middle point is 61, and I will put the second middle point on top of this one. We have 21 on top of, we have 121 on top of 121. So 61 plus 121 equal 182. So the second middle point would be 182, what is Yaakov. So this refers to Esau, this refers to Yaakov. Right? So it's a verse we mentioned many times, we talked about it many times in the past. וזכרתי את בריתי יעקב, וזכרתי את בריתי יעקב. Here it is written Yaakov with Vav. That's the only place in all the Torah that is written Yaakov with a Vav. ואף את בריתי יצחק, and I will remember my alliance Yaakov and
even my covenant.
My covenant. Yes? זכרתי את בריתי יעקב ואף את בריתי יצחק ואת בריתי הייסגו ואף את בריתי אברהם
אזכור
את בריתי אברהם
אזכור
אזכור ואף את הארץ אזכור והארץ אזכור. This is a verse in Vayikra, Kaf-Vav, 26:42. Now, first of all, this is completely a symmetrical verse with the word and with the letter. Yitzhak, it's exactly in the middle. How many words we have before Yaakov? 3 words. How many words we have after Abraham? 3 words. How many letters we have here? 30. Before Yaakov. How many letters we have between Yaakov and Yitzhak? 10 letters and 3 words. How many letters we have between Yitzhak and Abraham? 10 letters and 3 words. How many letters we have in the end?
אזכור.
What I wrote here. ואת אזכור. אזכור והארץ אזכור. Yeah. Okay, so here we have 3 words and again 13 letters. So this is fantastic. Now we understand why he put a Vav. If we don't put the Vav, it will be no symmetric. Now, the Yud of Yitzhak, how many letters we have until the Yud? Which letter it is from the beginning?
14. Which Yud?
How many letters we have until the Yud of Yitzhak? It will be the 29 letter. And how many letters, which letter will be the Kuf? 32. Who is the Yud? is Esav. Rasha is the letter of Esther, is a wisdom. Kuf, this refers to Abraham. He was 100 years old when he gave birth to Yitzchak. Alright, so this is Abraham. So how much is together 29 to 32? 61. What is Ani? This is Ani that refers to Esav. One character is Esav in the appearance of Abraham. Now, which letter this will be the tzaddik? 30. And the chet? 31. Chet refers to Yitzchak. He have Brit Milah in the age of 8 days, right? Tzaddik refers to Yaakov. What is the secret of Sarah? So, how much equal 30 plus 31? 61. So this is other me. 61. Again, Ani. What is referred to Yaakov, what we call Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak. And it's all Yitzchak. Yitzchak is the general spirit of Mashiach. And he contains 4 personalities. Each one of them is Yitzchak. But when we go to private details, is Esav, Yaakov with Vav, Yitzchak, Avraham. Avraham equal me Yitzchak, from Yitzchak. Esav will say, Gam ani Avi. I am my father too, right? Avi is the acronym of Avraham, son of Yitzchak, or Yitzchak, son of Avraham. Right? So this is the order we talk about all the time. We say that the Rabbi is Yaakov with the Vav. He took for me the Vav, right? It's why I am Ariel and not Avraham. Ariel plus Vav equal Avraham. He took for me the Vav.
Right.
To make a correction, I add 2 Vav. How much with Ariel with 2 Vav? Chamor, donkey. Ariel is 242. Avraham is 248. I'm missing 6. So I affix it. I add 2 Vav. Chamor. What is 254? And now Ariel Chamor equal Avraham. Which means the average value of these 2 concepts is Avraham. Right? What is 2 million? 2 million. Of course. The same thing with Eliyahu. Eliyahu is written 5 times in the Bible, Elia. And it's written 5 times in all the Bible, not only in the Torah. 5 times it's written Yaakov with a Vav. So the Midrash says that Yaakov took as a mashkon. How you say mashkon?
Collateral.
He took the Vav of Eliyahu, so to make sure that Eliyahu will announce the coming of Mashiach, that he will do his job. Right? So he took him the Vav. So he said, when you bring Mashiach, I bring you back the Vav.
Right.
Okay? So what will be the rectification of Elia? What is Ayala, the same letter? What is a deal? We had 2 Vav.
Right.
And then we receive
Chen.
Chen. Right? This is equal 46. What is Levi, by the way? Right? Levi Levi, we'll talk about the Levi today. And if we add 2 times 6, we receive chen. What is 58. So how much equal together? 104. What is Elia? 2 times 52. 2 times sign. It means the average value of each one of these two names is Elia. And this is Tzai, the hunting that was in the mouth of Esau. Yitzchak loved Esau because the hunting he have is in mouth.
Right.
Tzai, it's half of Yitzchak. Yitzchak is 208. Yitzchak is Eliyahu too. Yitzchak is equal Pinchas and equal, you have 4 letters, equal 4 times Eliyahu. This is 2 times Eliyahu, Yitzchak is 4 times Eliyahu. Right, so this is a series of numbers that double themselves. Until you get to Eretz Israel that equal 4 times Yitzchak.
Wow.
832 is Eretz Israel. Right?
Nice.
Tzai refers to the chaos. The concept of chaos has to do with Esau. והארץ הייתה תוהו ובוהו, the land was תוהו ובוהו, it was chaos, it's the creation of the world. The תרגום, the translation, in Aramaic is that the land was tzadia, tzadia. Right? Tohu refer to Elisha. Elisha is a rectification of Esau. Tohu is a 10th word in the Torah.
The 10th word.
The 10th, is the 10th word. בראשית ברא אלוקים את השמיים ואת הארץ, והארץ הייתה תוהו. תוהו ובוהו. Right, so תוהו that equal 411 refer to Elisha, refer to the month of Tevet, the 10th month. That refer to the tribe of Dan, the snake. Right. And it's holy because all the 10 will be holy. יימח שמו equal holy, קודש. Esav is Rasha, is evil, but evil is the same letter of 10, like we said. This is things that we talk about in the past, but it's good to rehearsal to remember the thing again.
Review.
To review. So ani, like we said, equal cross. It is written V'Noach Matzah Chen. If you just do Noach V'Noach, Noach and Noach equal 122. What is a cross? Slab. About Noach it is written Sadiq לפניי בדור. So the acronym of Slav in the right order. אותך ראיתי, you I saw righteous man in front of me in the generation. אותך ראיתי צדיק לפניי בדור. כי זה ורס, אני ראשון ואני אחרון. I am the first. ואני אחרון. The concept of the two ani. It's someone that is the first, and it's someone that is the last one. ואני האחרון equal מנחם מנדל. Interesting. מנחם מנדל, what is Yoshiyahu equal, and I am the last one. Is the last one in the counting of the Omer. Before exile. אחרון is the light of Chen. We have here the letter of Or.
Or Chen.
Or Chen. Or Chen. In the end of the day, we reveal the light of Chen.
Right.
Here we have Or 2. Rishon is the word Rishon. We have the light and 450. What is Or of Hanoch Ben Yer. The light of Hanoch Ben Yer is the first light. Here we start with Chen. This verse is in Yeshayahu 44:6. Let's come back to אני דיברתי. I spoke. אני דיברתי. Equal 738. What is Mashiach Mamash? Mamash is one of the favorite word of the Rabbi, of the Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson. This is the acronym of his name, Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Mamash. Mamash equal Lyubavitch. Equal Mitzrayim, Egypt. Equal Sus plus Hamor. Right?
Right.
Equal Menachem plus Ariel. Menachem, the letter of Menachem is the first appearance in the Torah, equal Sus. The first appearance of Menachem in the Torah is Sus, 126. So, this is a verse in Yeshayahu 48:15. After he continue, what else equals this number? Expressions that appear in the Talmud. Yerushalmi, the Masechet Kil'aim. Kil'aim is when you mix two different fake hybrid like horse and a donkey. 39:1, page 1. It is written there the expression Hamor ben Hamor ben Sus. Hamor ben Hamor is Ariel Cohen Alloro, son of the horse. This expression appears there in the same Gematria, 738. And this is a special number, is 6 plus 66 plus 666. Okay. continuation of the verse, very nice verse. אף קרטיב, I spoke, and I call him, אביוטיב, I bring him, והצליח דרכו, and he will succeed his way. Succeed his way. How much equal from here to here? In order number equal 242. From here to here, in order number equal Ariel, 242. The verse that came after this, in the continuation, it will be Asham, Shlachani, Barucho. God send me and His Spirit. We have the acronym of Yeshua in one of the most clear gematria that can be about Jesus, who is God send me and His Spirit. Have the acronym of Jesus. It is a verse, another interesting verse with two, אני עשיתי ואני אשא. I did and I will support. אני עשיתי ואני אשא. This is in Yeshayahu 46:4. What is interesting is that he equal 10 times slab, cross. Yes, אני equal cross. So this verse equal 10 times cross, what is 1220. 10 times אני. Now, if I do the gematria of this verse, from here, אף קרטיב, הבאתיו והצליח דרכו in regular gematria. From here to here, equal 1601. What is the secret of this number? If you remember in the past, we was talking about the 41 generation in the book of Matthew. The 40 generation, and we said that each one of the generation refer in a special number from a series of prime number. The formula of this series of prime number was two triangle of n plus triangle of m plus 41. Triangle is 1 plus 2 plus 3, etc. Okay, so we start with 0, n equals 0, so equal 41. How much equal Abraham in order number? 41. Start with the Aleph and finish with the Mem, that is 41 too. The first letter and the last letter, in regular gematria. But the name Avraham, in order number gematria, equal 41. Aleph is the first letter, Bet is the second letter, Resh is the 20th letter, Hey is the 5th letter, Mem is the 13th letter, together equal 41. The next one, if you put here 1, you will receive 43. That usually refer to Esav in order number, but here it's referred to Yitzchak. There are many explanations about the connection between Yitzchak and Esav. I'm not going to get there now. After is Yaakov, you put here 2. You will receive the number 47. 47, Yaakov in order number equal 47. Okay? Mm-hmm. So here Yitzchak, it's like Esav as a teacher of Yaakov, as a generation above. Like we put always the Rasha before the Tam. Mm-hmm. It's like a generation before, what refers to God. Right? Etc. So, what will be the 40th generation? The 40th generation will refer to this number. What will be 2 triangle of 39? Plus 41. 41 is like the DNA of Mashiach. It's Eldad and Medad, Moshe and Aaron, Aaron and Moshe, Mordechai and Esther, Mashiach and Eliyahu, Ariel and Menachem. It's the DNA of Mashiach. So this DNA, this 41 passed through all the generations there. And it's why we have only 41 generations and he skipped 5 generations. So it will fit to this formula. It's a formula that all this number from the first one until you get to the 2 triangle of 39, they are all prime number. Usually you don't have formula for prime number. But here you have a formula of 40 numbers that are all prime number, and the next one will be 41 square. What is, you add, it will be 1681. That refer 1681, that refer to Jesus. But this refers to Yosef. How much equal to triangle of 39? 10 times Yosef. 10 times Yosef. Now you add to this number 41, you receive this number. Now this is a prime number. It's a prime number 253. That equal Avner. This is a triangle of 22, by the way. 253 equal Avner. Avner is the father of the candle. It means the father of David, that is called candle in the Torah.
Right.
But his name, his family name, we call him in the Torah Avner ben Ner, the son of the candle. So he's the father of the candle, or he's the son of the candle. Right. Avner ben Ner has the acronym of Even, stone. So this is exactly the secret of stone. Avner ben Ner equal 555. What is Ineka? With a big calf. 555. 5 times Even, stone of grace. Ineka is a letter of Cohen. So this can be Yosef, and this can be Miriam, which is a rabbi. The rabbi is the father of the candle. Abraham is the son of the candle. He's the son of Yitzchak. But he's the father of Yitzchak too, because he's Esav. As is the father of the Rabbi. The Rabbi is the secret of Avner. Is the Chaya, is the secret of Yosef. Yosef is the 23 generation from the first man. What 23 equal Chaya? It's a beast, but it's the holy beast. It's a 10 prime number, 23. Now we are in the year of 23. Okay, so all these numbers work one by one if you know, you check information about each one of the generation, you will find the relation between all these 41 generations to the number that you receive. So now what will be the average value of all the 40 number until here, until this number? Until this number, what is Avner and is Bener as well, is Nagar too. Nagar, how you say carpenters?
Carpenter.
Well, this is the father of Jesus. We call it the Nagar. Right? Ben Nagar. Jesus is the son of the Nagar. So the Nagar refer to Yosef and equal Avner, the father of the candle. Avner he was the chief army of Shaul.
Right.
Shaul referred to the rabbi, really. Because it's a generation before David. All right? So it's referred to the rabbi. His son is Jonathan. Jonathan referred to David. That's why they are very good friends. It's like they are the same. One of his sons is Ishboshet. We talk about this personality in the past,
Right.
that he was Neche Raglaim. Neche Raglaim. He could not walk. Neche Raglaim, Neche is Kohen. Don't have good legs because they have to do with the donkey and with the snake. Neche Raglaim equal Mashiach. Right, this refers to the Shabbat. That equal Ariel Francis, etc., etc., etc. David called him Ish Tzadik Beveto. How could you kill Ish Tzadik Beveto? Tzadik Beveto is Ksav. What referred to Mizmor LeYom HaShabbat. The 92
Right.
songs, in songs, that's the letter of Boshet, Shabbat. That starts Mizmor של יום השבת, have the acronym of Shlomo, etc. איש צדיק בביתו equal Ariel Cohen Alloro. And how much equal צדיק בביתו? יצחק משיח חן. Tzav is a torture. How you say?
Turtle.
Torture. He goes slowly, it's Shabbat. All right, so this was just by the way. So, in the chief armies that refer to Shaul, the chief armies that refer to David is Yoav ben Tzeruya, the chief armies that refer to Shlomo is Benayahu ben Yehoyada, so it's parallel. Always you have a seder, an order, 3 generations. All right, so now if I do the average value of all the number until this number, what refers to Yosef, the 40 generation from Avraham in the book of Matthew. If I put all the, we start with 41, after we have 43, after we have 47, etc. I continue until we get to this number. I put all this number together and I split it to 40. What I will receive, the average value of all the generation until here. What will be the number? 574. What is 41 times 40? By the way, 41 is a prime number 40. Avram in small number equal David. This is David, this is Avram. You think that he count David generation. He count first of all David generation, from Avram to David, 14 generation. After he count another David generation, but he starts from David. It means David is the first one. It's why he counted 2 times. What starts from David? The 28th time of the book of Matthew that parallel to the 28th chapter. 28 times that parallel to the 28th chapter in the book of Matthew, what it means when. Matthew in Hebrew it's Matthew. And the 28th time, Itim in the book of Kohelet. It's time to give birth, it's time to die, etc. Right, so the parallel. So to know that we have to start from David, it's something that starts from David. If not, he will not put it again. So he put it 2 times. It means he's the last one after Avraham, and he's the first one. But if I count the number of generations, I have only 41 generations. Okay. Right. So he's from David to Yoshiyahu, and after he's from Yoyachin, he jumps over Yoyakim to Jesus. Again 14. Okay, so this number equal Ariel plus Menachem Mendel. This is a donkey, but this is Yosef, and this is Miriam. He says that Menachem Mendel Mashiach equal Miriam in the filling letter. This is a moon, this is a sun. This is Maor Gadol, this is Maor Katan, Maor Katan, what we call 7 times Chen. And this is Miriam equal Maor Gadol. What is 290? What is Miriam? How much equal together? This is 5 times Chen. This is 7 times Chen. So together equal 12 times Chen. And together equal Rabbi plus Talmid. Talmid, disciple, equal 484, what is Ariel. Rabbi equal 212. Together, 696. What is 12 times Chen? Rabbi, Talmid. I saw, and we have again the acronym of 41. This is the average value of all the generation. So this represents the DNA of Mashiach, this number. What is 40 times 41? It's two numbers in reverse.
Right.
What is the average value of these two? It means 574 split to 2, you receive 287. What equal a 4? Green. Green or gray? How you say a 4?
Oh, gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray. The color gray, what is between black and white.
Right.
The rabbi is white, the donkey is black. So the average of both of them together is the secret of this number. What is gray? Okay, so 2 times gray equal this number. All right, so this was by the way. I did by the way. There are many gematria with all this stuff, but I just remember the most basic thing of this stuff. Like we say, 2 triangle of 39 is 2 times 780. What is 5 times Yosef? It's 2 times this number. The together is 10 times Yosef and many other important things. How I get the average value of all these 40 numbers? All the 40 numbers equal together 22,960. All the 40 numbers. Now I split this number to 40 and I receive the number we saw, 574. Eldad and Meidad. Right? Eldad is always a kit, Meidad. Eldad is 39. What is Asham Echad? God is one. Meidad is Chen. What is Hashem Yachid? So this is Yitzchak, this is Avram. Echad היה Avram.
Right.
This is a boy, this is the kid. He go El to the dad of his mother. How you say dad?
The bosom.
Of his mother. And Meidad is Dadim. The same letter, Dadim, is a chest.
Eldad is to the dad.
To the dad.
Eldad is from the dad.
Yeah, you can say these two. Means always refer to the mother.
Right.
Me. He is 50 years of understanding. Okay? So, this number is 40 times Menachem Mendel plus Ariel. the average value of all the numbers until here. And if you go to the numbers that came after, what will be the average? The generation that refer to Jesus. It says that it's a number this is 81 generation, 41 generation. So I take all the number from 41 to this number and I split it to 41. The number, all the number together, it will be 24,641. Until this number. By the way, what will be this number that refers to Jesus? This was two triangles of 40 plus 41. Triangle of 40 is 820. So it's 2 times 820. But what is this number? 2 times 820. This is 2 times Mashiach plus Eliyahu. What is the acronym of 41? Mashiach plus Eliyahu equal 10 times Mashiach plus equal 10 times the acronym of Mashiach plus Eliyahu. Mashiach plus Eliyahu equal 410. What is 10 times 41? It's the acronym of Mashiach plus Eliyahu. This is triangle of 40. So we have 2 triangles of 40. It means we have 4 times Mashiach plus Eliyahu plus 41. It means both together, Mashiach plus Eliyahu. And now what will be the average value of all the 41 generation until here? Like we say, it's 24,641. What is 41 times 601? 41 times. What is 601? What is this number 601? It means the average value of each generation until the generation of Jesus is 601. 601, first of all, it's a prime number. It's a prime number 111. Even Chen, the Trinity. Right? Gemstone. Even Chen, 111. So this is a prime number in the series of prime number from 1. This is a prime number 111. And this equal Moshe plus Aaron. What is the acronym of 41? Moshe starts with Mem, but how much equal Moshe in order number? Eldad. In the future, Moshe will be Eldad. Moshe, he have few couple. He have Paro. How much equal Paro in order number? Meidad. Paro is a rabbi. Another rabbi of him is Yitro. How much equal Yitro in order number? Meidad. Chen, again. You have another disciple, but really it's his rabbi, is Yehoshua. How much equal Yehoshua in order number? Meidad, Chen. So 3 personalities that are with him equal chen, meidad. That is Paro in order number equal chen, Yitro in order number equal chen is meidad, and Yehoshua in order number equal chen. And Miriam is the secret of the Rabbi, it's not Aaron. So Miriam equal 5 times chen, not in order number, in a regular gematria. It means 5 times meidad. Okay. It was one of the fantastic things that you can find in the New Testament. So, how we get to this number? We say that Av Krativ, Aviotiv, Veitzlar Dako, in order number equal Ariel, in regular gematria equal 1601, that refer like to the same concept, to Esav, that is before, above the Rabbi. It means God himself. It's like what we call Pnimiut Abba. It is another verse like have the same spirit that God took, and he will say, we talk about Yeshayahu 41:10. Imatzticha. How you translate Imatzticha?
I have adopted you.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Af azarticha, and I help you too. Af tmarticha, I support you. Biyamin tzidki. I support you with my right hand. Just these 2 words, with my right hand equal Jesus, Yeshua.
The right hand of my justice.
Yeah. And all the verse in order number equal Yeshua. 186.
Then you meant Imatzticha, like giving you courage.
I give you courage,
Right.
or I adapt you, I help you, I support you with my right hand. This verse is in, like we said, in Yeshayahu 41:10. It's another verse in chapter 53 that equal Yeshua in order number. 53. By the way, the number of the letter in this chapter is 666. The number of the letter in the chapter 53 in Yeshayahu is 666. It's important to understand this in a good way. The verse that I want to say, Im tasim as Asham nafsho, Im tasim Asham nafsho, most of the Jewish people that read this verse don't understand it at all. Even my rabbi give completely a wrong interpretation of this verse. I'm sorry to say. When we don't want to see the truth, or we don't want to declare the truth, so we find other things and it's not work. אם תשים אשם נפשו, יראה זרע, יאריך ימים, וחפץ השם בידו יצלח. If you will consider him as Asham, Asham is a sacrifice. There are 6 kinds of Asham. The 6th one that refers to Yosef is what you call Asham Talui, the Ang Asham. It's a sacrifice we give, what is the expensive one, we give when we are not sure we did a sin. It's like in the case of Jesus. You know, a Jew can ask myself what I did wrong. I did wrong something with Jesus? I have nothing against Jesus, you know. So I have to give a sacrifice because somebody else, whatever. So there are kind of things that you don't know if you did a sin or you did a sin. So then you have to sacrifice what you call Asham Talui. Hanging Asham. Hanging, it means you don't know. It's like Shema, the same letter of Asham. It's a Shema. Maybe I did a sin. Shema. Shema asiti משהו לא טוב. Right? So, who he talk? People think that he talk about Jesus, about who he talked before. So they say, they think that he will see seed and will have a long life. He talk about Mashiach, but then they will say it cannot be because he just said that he died before. So who is going to have a long life? Before you say that they kill him, right? Right? He's not here with us anymore. So who is going to see seed equal Yitzchak Avinu, and he will have a long life. And the will of God in his hand will Yitzlach. Yitzlach. What I wrote? Yitzlach. Yitzlach equal 2 million. Will success.
Will succeed.
And this equal 4 times Chen, Var Hashem, the word of God. So, if anybody, you talk to anybody, if you, right, let's say you will consider him as a sacrifice of Asham. What is Asham Talui? It means a sacrifice that it take all my sin that I don't know what they are. I did sin, I don't know, all kind of things that there are question mark about them. So it take for me all, I think, I consider him as Asham Talui that take all my sins that are question mark about them. I'm not sure if I did sin or not. He takes them for me. So then he will see seed. He? How? How will see seed? He's already passed away. In you he will see seed. Your seed, his seed will be in you, and you will have a long life. He will have a long life for you. It means you will have a long life. Because it is written in the beginning, it talk about you. Tasim it means you. And after it continue, he, yir'eh, not yir'eh, not you will see, he will see. So I will see. For you. And the desire of God in his hand, will success through you. You understand what a beautiful verse? So this verse equal 2,772, what is 2,386. 386 is Yeshua with 1,000. It's like with Mashar ben David, with Mashar ben Yosef is 1,000. This 2 times, what is 22 times horse, it means 5.5 the number that we start with him of the 4 horse. Now there's a number 1,386 equal Menachem infinite letter plus Tzemach infinite letter. Tzemach equal Menachem equal 2 million equal Son of God, etc. But Tzemach, Menachem in the infinite letter with Tzemach infinite letter equal this number. So we have this 2 times. And equal השמיים החדשים, the new heaven, והארץ החדשה, and the new earth. This in Yeshayahu 66:22. How much equals the new heaven? $762. What is the name that refers to the Chaya? Right? This is Yeshua. If I write Yeshua in symmetry, in this way, with the 2 eyes in the 2 sides. And many other things. We talk about this number many times. This is the new heaven. This is a Chaya. Between Asa plus Yeshua. Asa plus Yeshua. Yeshua refers to the Rabbi. Yeshua with the Ein. Plus Asa. And how much equal והארץ החדשה? 624. יצחק משיח חן. And equal הארץ שטוחה. The earth is flat. No, I don't know if the earth is flat. I cannot prove it. I have no any, how you say, אמצעים.
Evidence.
I have not any way to measure it, to search. Alright, so I cannot be sure about this, but the new earth equal, the earth is flat, and equal Yitzchak Mashiach Chen. This is what the Gematria said. Okay, so it's not mean that I am sure that this is the way it is. It's a subject, very complicated, there are many point of view. I have not the vessel to prove it. But people should start to do real research about it. In mathematics, it should be easy to search it. Okay? To do a real research, don't count on the research of other people, of what they said.
Right.
It's something that has to be measured, calculate. There are many ways to calculate, to do calculation, and find in which world we live.
Right.
We talked before about the number 1386, right?
Right.
And equal 2,000,000 with a big $1,000,000. I'm not going to give up about $2,000,000. You cannot lose $2,000,000. Another thing that equal 4 times horse is a word that appears 4 times in the story of Joseph, Vayanos. Vayanos, he ran away, equal sus, equal horse. And this word appears in the story. This is a story about the wife of Potiphar, that she held his clothing and he ran away, and she keep her
She kept his
shirt, and she said to everybody that he tried to, right? He tried to, how you say, with reality.
He started with me.
He started with me, and I took I hold his shirt, and he ran away, leave his shirt in my hand. Also, this story, this word in all the story appear 4 times. She will tell the story, she will say happened so and so to her husband, okay? So, it is written there, ויעזוב בגדו בידה וינוס. He left his clothes in her hand and he ran away. Right. This is in Bereshit 39:12. Yes, ויעזוב בגדו בידה equal סמך מם. So, this verse, ויעזוב בגדו בידה וינוס, equal ארון. You say ארון?
Closet.
Closet. 257.
Closet
or where you put a dead person. In Hebrew you call it the same thing,
right.
coffin. Right. So this word appear when in the singing, after they open the sea, it is written, Ayam ra'a vayanos. The sea saw and he ran away. It means he opened himself to Am Israel. So what he see? What the sea saw? He saw the Aaron, the coffin of Yosef. It means the merit, the zchut of Yosef.
The merit.
The merit of Yosef that he didn't make love with her. For his merit, when the sea saw the Aaron of Yosef, he opened. Right? It's like for the respect of Yosef. Ayam ra'a vayanos. שראה ארונו של יוסף. This is our sages said this, that what he saw the Aaron of Yosef. It's interesting that in the same Gematria that ויעזוב בגדו בידה וינוס, Gematria of Aaron. what is Or Nun. It's like the light of 50 gates of understanding. Another thing interesting about this number, that is what you call two number friendly. מספרים ידידותיים, we call it.
Friendly numbers.
Friendly number. 504 equal 220 plus 284. All the numbers that split to 220 equal 284. And all the numbers that split to 284 equal 220. So together these two numbers make this number. It means this number represents a companionship, right? It's why equal Leviathan. A companion of Chen equal 504. This appears in the book of Mishle. It's like a Levi. This is the secret of the Levi that make connection between father and mother. What she will say Leah when Levi born. הפעם ילווה אישי אליי. This time.
My husband will accompany me.
Alright, so this is the power of Levi. He can third, right? It's like Reuven, it's like the father Shimon came from the side. Shimon have to do with hearing, it have to do with the mother. And he's the third one. It means the third one that make peace between father and mother. If we talk about Levi that make peace between Yaakov and Leah, right? So, right, you have the Lamed of Leah, you have the Vav of Levi, and you have the Yud of Yaakov. This is your world. It means Yaakov veLeah. If you write Yaakov and Leah, the acronym is Levi. Yaakov and Leah.
Leah veYaakov.
Oh, Leah veYaakov. Yes, Leah veYaakov. It's in the right order. Leah, she's more high of Yaakov, you're writing in Kabbalah. She's like his mother. Leah veYaakov. Yes. Leah veYaakov. So, what was the story? Where this appeared, this expression appeared? We're talking about the verse in Mishle 1, verse 8, 9. Leviathan, it's appearing the next, in the 9th verse. It is written, Shma bni musar avicha, listen, my son, the morality of your father, ואל תיטוש תורת אמך, and don't leave the Torah of your mother, because these two things for you are Leviathan. כי Leviathan הם לראשך. They are companion of hand for your head. Your head, it means your brain, father and mother. and ענקים וענקים לגרגרותיך. And ענקים it's like something you...
Like a necklace.
Necklace.
Chain.
Chain that you hold. Alright, so this is Mochin, the brain of Ari Hanpin. Get here. This is the place of... Alright, so we have here the morality of your father, refer to Mashiach ben Yosef, right? He teach morality. The father has teach morality is interesting because it have to do with the crown, and the crown it's above Torah, like we say that morality is above derech eretz, the way of to act, derech eretz, to be a man, to be all right. In morality, you call it derech eretz. Kadma le Torah is before the Torah. It's above the Torah to be a good person. It's like to be a children that came before.
Right.
Before, it's mean above too.
Right.
So you have Musar Avicha, the morality of your father, they refer to Mashiach ben Yosef, and you have the Torah of your mother that refer to Mashiach ben David. That it's already brain, it's already Torah. It's a Chaya, it's where starts the Torah. Yeah, it's a Yatush. If you take these two expressions, Musar, Avicha, plus Torah, Imecha, the morality of your father and the Torah of your mother, in a gematria of prime number, you will receive this, Liviat Chen. You know what is gematria of prime number?
Yeah.
Taf is a 22 letters, so the 22 prime number will be 73, etc. This is the kind of gematria you do here. Mem is a 13 letter, so the 13 prime number is 37. This is the way you do all the letter. And then you receive Liviat Chen. Now we know why Liviat Chen. This is exactly the capability of the Levi, that is a priest, is a Levi too, to make connection between Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. The Yechida and the Chaya. Like two friendship of these two numbers. Now, how we see that this number refer to father and mother? This is the smallest number that split to 72 and to 63. What you call in Kabbalah the name of Ab and the name of Sag. When we talk about the four letter of Yud-Ke Vav-Ke, the Yud, it's a way to write the name of God with filling letters that equal 72. You call it Ab. This refers to the Father, to the wisdom. And to the Bina, it's what you call Sag, what is 63.
Right.
And for the Vav, it's what you call Ma, what is 45. And for the A, it's what you call Ban. Ma is 45, Ban is 52. It's a different way to write the name of God in a filling letter.
Different permutations.
But this is the most important permutation, and all the Kabbalah based on this. These four numbers equal Dvar Hashem, the word of God. The first word of God in the creation of the world will be light. Will be light equals the word of God. וחפץ השם בידו, like we say before. The will of God in his hand. Will success. Right? 232, what is 4 times chen? It means the average value of each one of this name is chen. If you take the first letter of this 4 letters here, of Ab, plus the second letter of Sag, plus the third letter of Ma, plus the 4 letter of Ban, equal chen.
Oh.
Right? This is a filling letter of the name of God you think have to do with medicine in Kabbalah, equal chen. You write Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. This is the way you write it. Yud, Hey, Vav equal chen. Okay? So, this number equals 7 times this 72, but I wrote here 76. This number equal 7 times 72 and equal 8 times 63. Right? 7 times 72 equal 504. This refers to the father. 8 times 63 equal 504. This refers to the mother. This is Musar Avicha plus Torah Timecha. That together in prime number gematria equal 504. Now if you write Yeshua, you multiply the letter. Ten times 300 times 6 times 70, you will receive 20,160. That is 40 times this number. Equal Yeshua. Like you have מספרים ידידותיים, friendly number, you have what you call מספר משוכלל. How you will translate משוכלל?
Elaborate numbers.
So this refers to the number 1 always is there, 6, 28, and 496. Kingdom. Avram, etc. 2 million, 2 million.
Yeah.
This it means all the numbers that split to this number equal 6. All the numbers that split to this number together equal 28. All the numbers that split to this number, right, equal 496. This is perfection with himself. The friendly number is perfection with the other. It's more special, but this is special too. 128 can split to 1, to 2, to 4, to 7, to 40. How much is together? 28. 28. Right. So this split to 1, to 2, and to 3. How much is together? 6, etc. talk about this concept, Leviat, Chen, here's the letter of Leviathan. How you say Leviathan? A big fish.
The big whale.
Whale. It's a whale.
The Leviathan.
The Chen is like bow. In. Right? What is Chen? It's Nevo. Nun bo. The 50 get to understand in it. The same thing you can say about this, Leviathan, bo. Who is the Leviathan? The Leviathan is this number we just said. Is in it.
Right.
It means he has the perfection of himself too. It's what you call a perfect number, משוכלל. I use משוכלל. It's not
Perfect, elaborate.
Yeah. Avram, etc. Okay, so the Leviathan refers to Moses, is a fish. Refers to the priest, to the Levi, is a Levi. If you do these two numbers together, 504 plus 496, you receive 1,000. Right? Ketz, the end of the day, with a big tzaddik, or Mashar ben David plus Mashar ben Yosef, Mashar ben Yosef plus Mashar ben David. It is a very, very special verse that equals 1,000. קרניים, מידו. קרניים is horn.
Horn.
מידו, from his end. It means from his end, it's like from the end of God, we have two horns, like a donkey. We have two horns. It's like somebody do this with his end, right? Let's say that you don't see him, and you take a picture. You know, people for fun do stuff like this.
Right.
You take a picture, and somebody is standing behind you, and he do.
Right.
He makes.
Give you the
He give you two hair of donkey, right? This is the secret of the $2 million. קרניים מידו לו, equals 2 מיליון. 496. Leviathan. Right, the big fish, the whale. קרניים מידו לו equal 496. ושם, and there, חביון זו. This verse appears in Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 4. ושם חביון עוזו equal 504. And there, the hiding of his strength.
Right.
How you translate it? ושם חביון עוזו.
And there the hiding place of his
קרניים, it's always the concept of the crown.
Right.
See, but it's something very, very physical, very strong. We talk about the essence of the soul, what is above consciousness. How can be? Something so physical and so strong.
Right.
And it's the most spiritual place it can be. To home, right? You punch with this, you know.
Right.
So this is interesting verse that equal 1,000. All the verse equal 1,000, and is made from these two numbers, 496 and 504. This is Leviathan and this is Leviathan. This concept is a Kabbalistic concept that Arizal call it Chevyon Oz Atzmut. Atzmut is the essence,
Right.
the bone.
Right.
Oz is the strength. Chevyon is the hiding. It's a hiding, very sacred, holy place. Nobody gets there. It's too sacred. It's too
Right.
think that
It's the
people cannot
secret-
understand this. So,
It's the treasure. It's like the secret treasure of the strength.
but it's something that if you see
Yeah.
you cannot
Can't
people,
exist.
you cannot stand. There are truths that are too high that you cannot stand.
Mhm.
You understand what I talk about?
Mhm.
The holiness of the evil is something that you cannot stand. So it's something that is hiding from us.
Why?
You cannot, there are truths that we cannot understand, we cannot receive.
Mhm.
Now let's check the verse that Leah will say when she give birth to Levi, all the verse. It is written, Vatahar, she get pregnant. Vatahar is a letter of Torah, she get pregnant. Vatar עוד again, ותלד בן, and she gave birth to a son, ותאמר, and she said, אתה, now, הפעם, this time, ילווה אישי אליי, my man
My man will accompany me. Will join me.
yes. ילווה אישי אליי. כי, because, ילדתי לו שלושה בנים. Because I gave him birth of three son.
Okay, for him.
על כן, it's why, על כן, קרא שמו לוי. It's why he called him Levi. This is a verse in Genesis 29:44. Now, in this verse there are many letters of Levi, of Lamed Vav Yud. Let's mark all the letter of Levi that appear here.
Lamed.
Now, if we take all the letter Lamed, Vav, and Yud that appear here, what will we receive in Gematria? What you think? Guess.
20 letters.
Guess. You don't know how to guess? $2 million. 478. This what makes the connection between the father and the mother, the $2 million. Okay? When she gave birth, Leah will say 2 times Apam this time. She will say here Apam Yilave. This time will accompany.
And then when Yehuda is born, she
And
says Apam
Apam Odet Hashem. All right. So how much equal Apam Yilave and Apam Odeh? And this time I will thanks. Atom. Female donkey. 457. Now, of course, this concept of this number is very connected to the concept of 8. How we know? We saw that is, first of all, is all the permutation of the name Ekie. 24 times, is 24 times the name I shall be. It means all the permutation. Even you have 2 hay, so you can say that it's only 12 permutation. It means 2 horse, but the 2 hay are not the same, so you can say that there are 24 permutation. So 24 times 21 equal 504. And 21 is the concept of the mother. And the mother is a concept, you call it Rakiat Minah, the 8th firmament. She is above reality. There's the 7th day, right? The Vav and the A of the name of God refer to the 7th day of the creation. And it is somebody above that, you call it Rakiat Minah, the 8th firmament, it's the mother. And we said before that equal 8 times the name Sag. Sag is the name of the mother. So it's a lot of concept of the mother is the father too, but it's a lot of concept of the mother too. If the mother is above reality, of course the father is above reality too. But I think it's here more of the mother of the father, because Sus, horse, basically refer to the Rabbi, and the Rabbi is the mother of Mashiach, not the father. Right, so the basic concept of the horse, it's a concept of Miriam, like we said. So, you know, 2 weeks ago we have the parasha that starts Vayehi, Vayom Ashmini. In the 8th day, you know, there was before the starting of the Mishkan. Aaron and his son have to wait and exercise, do all kind of preparation and all themselves for 7 days. It means the beginning of the Mishkan is something that belongs to the mother, to something that is above reality. It's like something that we took from another, a world that is not here, a world that have to do with the future world. It's like we take something from the future to this world that is limited of 7. Mother always refers to the future. It's why it's difficult for the temple to hold, to exist in this world. It's destroyed all time. Why? Because it's something that don't belong to this world. This world has to do with 7, and we take something from the 8 and we bring it to this world. It's like we take something from the future and we bring him to this our reality in the present. Okay, so the preparation, in the preparation, one of the special sacrifices they do, it's called El Amiluim. העיל השני אל המילואים, העיל השני. It was a special sacrifice in the preparation that you call it the second aisle.
Right.
And they call him too the El of Miluim. Miluim is to fulfill the 7 days. It means Milui, lemalot, it means to fulfill, how you say? To fill. Alright, so besides all the regular sacrifices, they have one special sacrifice that called El HaMiluim or Ha'ayil Hasheni, the second aisle. Not the aisle, the regular aisle. The second aisle it's equal Elisha. And Ha'ayil is a letter of Elia. It's like you will say the second Eliyahu. The second Eliyahu is the secret of Elisha. It means Elisha is Eliyahu too. He received twice of the spirit of his father, so Elisha is Eliyahu too. Ha'ayil Hasheni equal Elisha, and it's like the letter of Elia Hasheni, the second Elia. Okay. When the way the prophecy of the 12th prophet finished, right, in the book of Malachi, is written there, הנה אנוכי שולח, הנה אנוכי שולח לכם את אליה הנביא, הנה, here, I send you
Elijah the prophet.
Before יום השם הגדול
Before the great and awesome day of God.
והשיב לב אבות על בנים ולב בנים על אבותיו.
Children and parents to each other.
He will make connection between the son and the father. It means between the soul and the body. Right?
Right.
Between the blood of Mashiach, between the body of Mashiach, the bread, and the blood of Mashiach, the wine. He will make connection between them. He will return the heart of the son to their father, etc. But he will say, in the end, he say, well, הנה אנוכי שולח, first of all, these are a few words that equal Elisha הנביא. It means it is alternative for Eliyahu הנביא. Because in the end he will say pen, it means if he's not going to work, I will eat all the land חרם. והכיתי את כל הארץ חרם.
Not eat, I'll hit. Yeah.
חרם is חמור. It's like a taboo, it's like a curse. I will eat.
I'll hit.
The Hamor have to do with Elisha, with the donkey, etc. The donkey with Esau is the second Elia, by the way. So, Jez Vayi Bayom Hashmini equal this the number of 504. The 4 Ors. And it's another expression, וביום השמיני, הוא ביום השמיני, and in the 8th day, ימול בשר עורלתו, he will do the ברית מילה. Okay? Equal Elisha. By the way. This equal 504. This equal Elisha. If you take all the two verses together, ויהי ביום השמיני קרא משה לאהרון ולבניו ולזקני ישראל. This is one verse. That refers to this. ויהי ביום השמיני משה called to Aaron and his son and the oldest of Israel. And the second, this is the beginning of the parasha of Shmini. We read 3 weeks ago. Now the second verse, the first verse is Vayikra 9:1. The second verse about the Brit Milah is Vayikra Yud Bet 12:3. I'm sorry, equal Elisha Navi, not Elisha. וביום השמיני equal Elisha Navi. Elisha Hanavi. Elisha the prophet. What is הנה אנוכי שולח? Here I sent. Right? Like we just said before. Yeah. הנה אנוכי שולח equal וביום השמיני he will do the ברית מילה. So it's something that refers to the mother. Now the second verse about the ברית מילה is וידבר השם אל משה לאמור, God talked to Moses to say, דבר בני ישראל לאמור, say to the children of Israel to say, אישה כי תזריע וילדה זכר. A woman if she have seed and a boy
Give birth
to a boy וטמא 7 ימים
she'll be impure for 7 days.
כי מי נידת ואותה תטמא, like the day of she have blood, she will be not pure. וביום השמיני, and in the 8th day, ימול בשר עורלתו, he will be למוליץ to do the ברית מילה, the flesh of his עורלה.
Circumcised.
Yeah. So the two verses together equal 8 times the number 1210. Equal 8 times this number. This again, what is 9,680. This kind of gematria is from Rabbi Ginsburg. You take two verses together and prove that they have to do with the concept of 8. They split to 8. But what is this number 1210? Is Hamor ben Hamor with a big nun Ariel Cohen Alloro with a big nun. And equal 5 times Ariel. Just this number equal 5 times, it means this number equal 40 times Ariel. Now, what is special about this number? This is another number that is what you call friendly number, מספר ידידותי. It means you have a couple.
Right.
This like the number, the two numbers we saw before, 220 and 284. They together equal 504. So the next two numbers that are friendly is this one and the number 1184. It means all the numbers that split to this number equal this number, and all the numbers that split to this number equal this number.
Your partner.
This number equal the art of the יחידה. לב יחידה. It means the art of Mashiach.
A heart times yeshida.
It means 32 times 37. It's like lev halev.
Right.
The heart of the heart. This is halev, the heart, and this is heart.
Right.
Heart of the heart.
Heart times of the heart.
Yeah. Equal this number. Equal it's a number that's supposed to be my friend, right? If this is referred to me, so this refers to my friend.
Right.
It's 60 times Ed. Ed is a witness. שני עדים equal Ariel, 2 witnesses. What is the secret of the two blind that with Gadel we will talk about them next time? Two blind people that Jesus will bring them the sight. They will become, in Marcus they will become one blind by the name Bartimai ben Timai. Bartimai ben Timai, the two, they will become one blind. So with God's help, we will talk about the secrets of the two blind. They become one blind next time. Okay, so here it is 16 times Ed. 16 it's like Zug. Couple. It's like couple of a witness.
A witness. A pair of witnesses.
A pair of witness. There are many things here. One of the secrets of the 7 head of the beast, if we talk about Adam, Eve and the snake. So one of the secrets of the 7 head of the beast is Nachash, plus Adam. Adam refers to Jesus. Nachash, it's like Atik Yomin, that equals Shimshon, what call, it's tribe of Dan that called snake. This is Arichantin, is referred to Jesus. Now we have the Chaya. It means Eve, before the sin, her name is Chaya. After we have again, inside we have the snake, Chevyon Oz Atzmut. After we have again Chaya. This is like what we call Yishai. Right? This is the root of David. This is Shlomo. And it's continue. After we have David, what is Chava? It's not anymore Chaya, it's Chava that she's between the Chaya and the snake. So she has the Vav of Chivya, of the snake. It's not anymore Chaya. The Yud become Vav.
Right.
After you have again Nachash. So, this is David, this is Shlomo. This is the root of David, this is the root of Yishai. The Shlomo here is the root of Yishai. So the gematria of these four concepts that refer to the seven head of the beast equal 1184. What is a couple of this number? Now, the beast refers generally to Yoshiyahu. And really, from Yoshiyahu and above him, you have five concepts of the beast. What we call the five horse, Chamisha min asusim, that equal Yitzchak Mashiach. Five from the horse. Right? You remember we talk about this?
Yeah.
So this number equal Yoshiyahu. Yoshiyahu is equal is Yishai, is a letter of he is Yishai, who Yishai. Right? This is Yishai. But it contains five concepts that is the five first head of the beast. That it is written about the first five head of the beast, Achamisha naflu. The five fell down, they are not anymore with us. So this refers to Yeshayahu, that is the son of Ammon, that is the son Ben Menashe, that is the son of Chizkiyahu, that is the son of Achaz. These are the five heads of the beast. Yoshiyahu, it means, Yoshiyahu is the nefesh of the chaya. Ammon is the ruach, the spirit of the chaya. Menashe is the letter of neshama, is the neshama of the chaya. Chizkiyahu is the yechida of the chaya, and Achaz is the chaya of the chaya. Usually, the chaya came before the yechida. Usually.
Right.
But if you are in the inner of the father, it's referred to Atik Yomin that is above the yechida. The father. Right? Jesus is the son, but Achaz refers to the father of Mashiach, the father of Emmanuel. The generation 26 from Avram. 26 is Yud Kevavke, right? So this is why we don't have them in the right order. It's why there are places that is written that the soul contains 5 names, 5 shemot 5 names was given to her, and most of the places written Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Yechida, but there are places, or maybe one place that is written Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Yechida, Chaya. Right? It's not a mistake.
Yeah.
It's not a mistake. Okay? So Yoshio is Menachem Mendel, Amon is Rabbi Cook, Menashe is Rabbi Nachman Mibreslev, Chizkiyahu is Abal Shem Tov, Achaz is Admor HaZaken. Right? What else we call this number? והנה סולם מוצב ארצה. With a big man. Here, how you say סולם?
Ladder.
Ladder?
Ladder.
Ladder. Here is a ladder מוצב, standing on the ground. We're talking about the dream of Yaakov. With a big mem equals this number. But if I do in a regular mem, how much equal והנה סולם מוצב ארצה? 624, יצחק משיח חן. And what's the continuation of the verse?
Asham מגיע השמיים.
Exactly.
His head reaches heavenward.
ראשו מגיע השמיימה, equal 1030, what is a חמור with the filling letter. ח' מ' ו' ר'. It's very important number. There's a filling letter of the Chamor is 776. There's a filling letter that equal Tashlum, payment. Tashlum. What is Shlemut, perfection. It is a perfection of the donkey when he receives his payment. What equal Beat HaMashiach, becoming of Mashiach. And many other things. ופרצת, זה לא גוף חב"ד. To break through.
Right.
Yama Vakelma to the east, to the west.
West, east, north and south.
Yeah. ופרצת, it means...
Break forth to all directions.
Yeah.
Spread out.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so that it will mean. They refer to the third eye. That is Yesod HaTikyomin go through the forehead of Arich Anpin, and this is what you call the third eye, and this is the coming of Mashiach. This revelation. This revelation refers to the first coming of Jesus. And when we talk just about this number, 1030 is Yitzchak, what is 416, plus Rivka. 14. Two opposite number.
Right.
Yitzchak, what is 2 times Yitzchak plus Rivka, what is שני הפכים, two opposite. 2 times two opposite. When they become two opposite, when you double their name, they become two opposite. The together is 10 times Mincha. Mincha is a prayer of Yitzchak. Right? This equal David plus Moshe plus Yosef. Moshe, the Levi that make peace between David and Yosef, makes a connection. Equal this number. Together equal 2,394. In the Megillat Esther, we've been talking about, we say that we are in the year of request. Achashverosh will ask Esther 3 times, what is your request? מה שאלתך? This is the first time in Esther 5, verse 6. And again he will ask her, מה שאלתך? In the chapter 7, verse 2. So it will be 2 times, מה שאלתך? What is your request? And the third time it will be, who מה שאלתך? In all the Bible, it is written this expression, what is your request, 3 times. And the third time is with Vav, so together equal this number. That is a connection between these 2 numbers that we call them a friendly number. You know that Mashiach appear 11 times the word Mashiach in the Bible. 11 times Mashiach equal 3,938. If I split this to prime numbers, it will be 179 times 11 times 2. Right? Mashiach equal 2 times this number. It's a prime number. This is a prime number 42. This is a prime number 6. This is a prime number 2. How much equal together? 504. כן. כבר גומרים. Okay, so we see that this number 504 came out from all the 11 places in the Bible that it is written Mashiach. You know that in the book of Revelation there are 4 horses, four riders on 4 horses, but there are 4 epochs of 1,000 1260 days, what is 3.5 years. 1260 days, it's like 42 months. This is day, this is, and it's 3.5 years. 3.5 years. So we have 4 times, in the book of Revelation, we have 4 times. What is this number? It's 10 times Earth. And we have 4 times a period of time of 3.5 years in the book of Revelation. We talked about this in the past, so I'm not going to come back to all these 4 epochs, how they relate to each one of the horsemen. Right? There are 4 times of 3.5 years. Each one of them refers to one of the horsemen, and in the past we give a lesson how it works. Right now I want to make it short, so 4 times this number is 10 times 504. 5040. What is have to do with the number 7? Sheva Be'atzeret. How you call this kind of 1 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, multiplied by 4, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 6, multiplied by 7. 1 times 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 5040. Another expression that appear in the Bible that equals 504 is Sukkot David. The Sukkah of David, Anophelet. It is written David with Yud. This is in Amos 9 verse 11. Sukkot David. Bayom Hahu, in this day, I will raise up at Sukkot David Anophelet, the falling down, the Sukkot David that falling down.
The fallen tent of David, the fallen Sukkah.
All this verse, Bayom Hahu Akim et Sukkot David Anophelet equal 1696. What is 4 times Asher ben David? What is 2 times 848? This number equal Sus Shachor, black horse, refer to the Rabbi, plus Sus Lavan, refer to the priest. It is a verse, מקור מים חיים, את השם, רפאני השם וירפא. This is a verse in Yirmiyahu 17, chapter 17, verse 13 and 14. Diez Refaeni Hashem Verafe equal aton with the filling letter. The female donkey. Aleph, Taf, Vav, Yod, aton. Now we are in the month of Iyar. We have here the acronym of Iyar. It is written the month of Iyar is the month of vaccine. Ani Asham Rofecha, I am God, your healer, has the acronym of Iyar with one yud.
It's a month of what you said? Vaccine?
Of healing.
Of healing. You said vaccine.
I'm tired. It's a month of healing.
Healing.
Ani Hashem start with yud Rofecha. Right? Iyar. You can write Iyar with one yud. But it's another verse that it talks about medicine, and we have all the Iyar with two yud, the way you write it usually. With two yud. Right? Et Hashem, Refani Hashem. We have Aleph, Yud, Resh, Iyar. Now, what is interesting about these three words, Mekor Mayim Chaim? These three words equal 504. Mekor Mayim Chaim. What is special about this three words? A source of live water.
Source of living water.
Living water. What is special about this word? This equal 504. That start with Mem, you have Yud in the middle, and you have Mem in the end. I mean, you receive the word Mayim. The beginning, the middle, and the end. Mayim. And the other letter is Mekor Chaim. The other letter. Right? This equal Mayim plus, of course, because we have here Mayim. But it's not this symmetry of Mem, and Yud in the middle. Right?
Yeah.
Mem, Yud in the middle. What makes the word Mayim? It means all the other letters equal Mekor Chaim, source of life. Mayim, Mekor Chaim. One of the most important verse that refers to the 2 million is ונתנו איש כופר נפשו לפקוד אותם, כופר נפשו לשם לפקוד אותם. When God, He will redeem us, what you call it פקידה, לפקוד אותם, each one has to pay to redeem of his soul to God. כופר נפשו, each one will pay כופר נפשו. How you translate כופר נפשו?
Each one will give their the atonement of their soul.
ולא יהיה בהם נגף לפקוד אותם. Why we have to give כופר נפשו? So when will be the coming of Mashiach, right? לפקוד אותם, so it will be not sickness. Negef, it's like sickness, it's like something bad.
A disease, a plague.
A plague, a disease, or
Yeah.
a death, or something bad. When you lose a war, it's called it negef too. Right? When you lose a war. The war. Okay, so כופר נפשו equals $2 million. What is 736? Right, it's all in word. Before we did with a big noon, so we received 1,386. But now it's in a regular noon, it's 736. Now all the verse equal $3,116, very similar to Jesus, 216,
Right.
very special number. That is 41 times 19 times 2 times 2. This, if you make from this number, prime number. So the root of the number will be 41 is a 14 prime number. 19 is a 9 prime number. 2 stays the same. So how much equal? 504. פקוד יפקוד equal $2 million. This was the last word of Yosef before he passed away. He said, פקוד יפקוד אלוקים אתכם.
God will remember you.
And ועליתם עד עצמותיי, and you will bring my
Bring
bone.
your bones up with you to the land.
Yeah, okay, so פקוד יפקוד, this like a secret word that for people for recognize who is the Mashiach, to say something secret. And when Moshe appeared with the same word, they knew that he is the Mashiach. When he used the same words. Right? So pakod ifkod equal $2 million. Like you write it with 2, not with word. 378. So the other verse that we just saw, that when will be this redemption, when God will יפקוד אותנו, each one have to pay כופר נפשו. כופר נפשו. You can write it like this too, כופר נפש. This is Esau, but this is just regular way to say כופר נפש. It's $2 million. What is solution? This is a solution. This is the final solution in holiness.
Monetary atonement.
Okay, so the last thing. If I write לוויית חן with a big nun, so instead of 504, we will receive 1,154. That his name is Abraham, with a big man. Avraham appear in Nehemiah 9, chapter 9, verse 7. So that is there too, and you will put his name Vesanta, and you make his name Avraham. Vesanta Shmo Avraham. Equal 10 times Ketz, the end of the day. 10 times Ketz. Vesanta, it's like Shemot, name.
Right.
His name. You put his name, but you put it the same letter of names, what equal Natsrut, Christianity. Right? 746. What is Shemot, the book of Genesis, the same letter, names. It's the same Shemot that is the same letter of the Santa that equal Christianity, 746. Now in regular way to write Shmo, his name is Avraham. Shmo, Avraham. Equal 594. What is a personality that with God help we will talk the next time. Bezrat Hashem. Pashchur. Alright? There are two Pashchur in the book of Yirmiyahu. We'll talk about them. It's something very interesting with this personality. And this number contains concept that we will talk about it the next time with God help, that have to do with Rala Sha'arim,
231 gates.
Gates, what refer to all the couple of the letter, and refer to the Rapach Nitzotzim too. This equal Rapach Nitzotzim. Rapach Nitzotzim. Right? Chen. Rapach Nitzotzim is the concept of all these part 288 sparks that fell down in what you call the breaking of the vessel. This I never suggested that. Long time ago I promised to talk about this. Right? So all have to do with this name Pashchur, that is like Parash Shachor, a black rider. Right? Pashchur. The Resh and the Shin appear again here.
Right.
Right? So all the different letters that you have on the black rider is a black donkey that riding on the white horse. This is a black rider, the secret of this Pashchur, that the different letters that you have to this concept is Pashchur, because the Shin and the Resh repeat themselves twice. Okay? So, for the next time we've got help. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And is Pesach Sheni today. All right, I guess one word. About Pesach Sheni, the second Pesach, we will say, אין ייאוש בעולם כלל וכלל. תיבסה of Rabbi Nachman Breslov is not how you say
There's no despair in the
in the world
at all.
At all. Okay? So if when was Pesach he was not there,
Yeah.
he was too small, You are far in the way,
far,
you are
too
not
impure.
pure.
Yeah.
So we give you another chance. It's not despair. You can do it 1 month later. And this, the 14th of Iyar, it's tonight, start tonight. Alright, so any roof equal $2 million. How much is all together? Equal 692. What is Esav plus Yeshua? What is Talmid? Verav. Talmid equal Ariel. Verav equal Yitzchak. Disciple and Rabbi. So, אין יש בעולם כלל וכלל. We're talking about the redemption, that all the redemption is peace between the disciple and the rabbi have to give $2 million to the disciple, what is represent Esav. The rabbi is represent Jesus, he just don't know it. He's a low David, Jesus is a high David, right? David is a nefesh, Yeshua is יחידה, and they have to be connected together, what you call יחידה שבנפש. And this is a redemption. This is the body of Mashiach, this is the blood of Mashiach. This is the acronym of the Kolim Esav, this is the acronym of the Kolim Yaakov. So this is a piece between Yaakov and Esav, what it's all what it is, the idea of facing each other that equal Yaakov plus Esav. Right? To make peace between these two kind of personality. The bad guy have to kill, receive money from the good guy. And this, they will start the redemption. So, the idea of Pesach Sheni is that even Pesach already passed away and we say that the redemption will be in Pesach. Still, you have always another opportunity to do the sacrifice of Esav, the body of Jesus refers to Esav. Right. The soul of Jesus refers to Yeshua, the body of Jesus refers to Esav. Esav was sacrifice. So, the body was sacrifice. So, we still have another occasion to kill Jesus. To sacrifice what you call in a good way we have to do it, not the way it was done from the first time. But we have to do the sacrifice, we have another opportunity to do the sacrifice of Pesach. This is today. We call it Pesach Sheni, second Pesach. Is it equal 508? What is very, very important number. This is a number we can talk about all few lessons. It is a chen, number of chen. Is Yitzchak son of Avraham, is Avraham son of Yitzchak, is many, many things important. So this is the secret of today. Alright, so happy Pesach Sheni for everybody. And good night and Shabbat Shalom. Chag Sameach.